Tom Ford Soleil Neige collection. I've got the goods. I'm going to test them out, try them out, share all the details, all the things. And I feel we have some bits that are worth comparing. So happy Tom Ford Tuesday, everyone. Shall we? Let's get on into this collection. But first, wait a minute. Where are my manners? Hi, how are we? I hope we're doing well. It is a nice, beautiful morning. And we're going to have a good day and we're going to have a great week. Okay, so 2024 Soleil Neige collection. I did share a little something over on my website, so please go check that out. Nice little collection. And when I say little, I'm talking 3 lip Luxe glosses. We have a blush highlight duo and then an eye quad. I think that's sufficient. Per usual, it comes in this nice silver packaging, which I've gotten fingerprints all over already, but that's okay. We've got an eye color quad and a blush duo. As always, timestamps are down below, but hang out with me today. It's Tom Ford Tuesday. All right, so that's packaging. Same thing with the Gloss Luxe. I got one of the 3 Gloss Luxe. I love the colors. Oh my days. It took everything in me not to get all of them, but I've been doing a lot better. I told you guys that I was going to be a lot better with the purchases. As much as I love sharing everything with you, I have to make sure, you know, I get the things that I'm going to use and reach for, and they don't just sit and waste. Because as it is, I have a lot of stuff. According to my husband, it's an arsenal. Let's start off with the Gloss Luxe. So as mentioned, there are a total of 3 shades. I went with, what's this one called? Pinnacle? Yeah, number 18, number 18 Pinnacle. Look, I think this is so gorgeous. Now the Gloss Luxe, it is something that you can wear over top of a lipstick. You can wear it all on its own, and either way, it's not going to be heavy, it's not going to be goopy, but you are guaranteed to get that super juicy, glossy lip. Of course, you'll see it when we apply. They are quite hydrating as well. That's definitely something you can just put on and go. Really good. That's my experience that I've had with them over the years. This next product I'm actually really excited about. I don't think we've had one of these in a while. It's the Blush Highlighting Duo. Interesting they only came out with 1 color though. On the packaging it says one thing, but on majority of the sites that I have pulled this product up on, it says another. So on the actual packaging, this is the Soleil Neige Blush Highlight Duo in the shade High Altitude. I see what you did there. But then on majority of the websites, I'm seeing it being called a sheer cheek duo. Okay. It's described as a lightweight, seamless blendable cream blush highlighter duo that creates a luminous, glowing look for softly flushed, winter-kissed skin. Now remember, the Soleil Neige collection is more of your holiday winter collection. That's all based around like skiing and the mountains and the cold and the ice. Very Tom Ford, you know, that's his gig, that's his style. So let's see how things are now that he's not there anymore, how they're going to carry on, you know? The model that they used for this, I was a little bit concerned. I was like, I said, how's that going to look on me and beyond? But we'll see, obviously, we will see. Now onto the eye color quad. This one is in the shade Black Diamond. So it looks to be 2 shimmers, glitters, and 2 mattes. Described as a breathtaking collection of 4-dimensional eyeshadows to expertly enhance your eyelids, featuring smoldering hues and sheer buildable frosted shimmers. So those are the pieces from the collection. Let's do swatches and then get into applying it and trying it out on the face. The duo, very creamy of course, is cream blush and highlight. The highlight doesn't appear to have any shimmer particles in it, so I feel like that's just going to give you that true Tom Ford lit from within glass skin effect. I am here for it. I love it. And the blush, it's pretty sheer, but we like that. That's going to be nice for your everyday soft kind of looks, but we'll see how this looks on my skin tone. I am going to go into just a little bit more of the blush, and I want to build it up and let's see. Obviously, these are swatches. They kind of just are here to give us an idea of what to expect, not exactly what it's going to look like, you know. So I went in with another layer. There we go. Okay. I like the tone of it. I feel like it'll work, but what do I know? I need to get it on my face for us to really know. Pinnacle, the shade Pinnacle in the Gloss Luxe. Here is the doe foot applicator. Very smooth and creamy to the touch, and even this shimmery shade, very smooth when touching, both of them. Both of them. Oh, wow. Look at this. Look how pretty that is. Yes, I know the color story isn't anything revolutionary, especially for the price, but it's Tom Ford. Getting that true sophistication. Did you see how those swatched? Super duper creamy. In the pan, that glittery shade, it has almost like a silver look to it with green and somewhat blue purplish little bits, but swatched, it's giving all the glimmer and the glitter, but it's a little bit more golden. And this bronzy tone is gorgeous. That's going to make a beautiful one and done. But very creamy, touching, smooth, nicely pigmented. Let's get these on the face because, oh yeah. So I'm going to start off with this lightest shade here. I'm using the number 11 brush. And I am going to start off by applying this on the innermost portion of my lid. Just patting it there. I like doing that whenever I create my looks, just to brighten up my eyes a bit. Going in with the number 13, that fluffy brush, let's go into this darkest shade. Put it on the outer eye. But what I'm not going to do is pull it out too much. I want to keep it rounded. So placement, and then whatever's left, I'm going to nicely blend it in the crease. Going to go back in, pick up a little bit more, pack it on the outer eye, and then blend whatever's left into the crease. When I first looked at this darkish color, I was like, that kind of looks like a really deep eggplant. But now that I'm like putting it on, it's not. It's brown, but there's like a hint of purple. It's nice, I will say. Number 11, let's go into this bronzy shade. I'm going to pack that mostly on the centermost portion of my lid. Yeah. These colors combine together very nicely. I'm going to go in with my finger into the glitter shade, pick up, and then I'm just going to tap this right here on the lid very lightly. Hopefully I don't scatter it all over the place. Still got a little bit of fallout, but that's okay. I will survive. Let me re-intensify this lightest shade on the inner corner. I like this look. I like it a lot. My Tom Ford number 14 brush, I'm going to go into this darkest shade here. A little something on the lower lash. Take that fluffy brush, no product, and just use that to, you know, blend it, make it kind of sloppy, not so perfect. I'm going to go in with Coco in the waterline. This is the new Tom Ford gel eyeliner. And a couple of coats of mascara will do it for our eye look. This eye look, I feel like, gives me a little sassiness. I really like this. The touch of shimmer. Ooh, let me get comfortable, sorry. The touch of glimmer and shimmer, although, you know, it's a little scattery and all that, but Done right, you know, just do your eyes first. So good. Look at these eyes. It's silver. It's gold. There's a little green in there. There's like a touch of blue. It's gorgeous. The reflective little particles, pretty. And for a more dramatic look, it's still like nice. Clearly, I'm feeling this eye look. Now, we must try out the duo. I have a little clean spot here on the sponge. We'll try with the sponge first. I usually apply these with the sponge because the one in the other duo with the contour, that's how I do it. I love that. We'll try it with the hand too. You know, we'll see. Oh yeah, that's glass skin, baby. Oof. And it went over top of the foundation and the powder nicely. Okay. For the blush. Excitement is real. For the blush, I'm going to go into my Tom Ford #2 brush. Picked it up and kind of diffuse it on my hand before we go crazy. Okay. All right. Let's see what this looks like. I am very curious. Okay. Back it up a little. Okay, let's build her up. Let's see where we can take this. I like this first layer. It's soft. It's pretty. It looks good on the skin. Okay. Let's build it up. See? Okay, it's building. Okay. I'm not mad at it at all. Let me go back in with my sponge just to meld all my products together nicely. Okay, okay. I want to try it with my hands because I try to show as much versatility as possible with products, you know, because we all use our things different ways, and let's see what it looks like. I'm going to go in with my fingers. They're clean. Make sure your hands are clean going into makeup. So let's pick up. Just going to pat it on the back of my hand just to kind of make sure it's not too much. I think this is going to be like the most soft meld into the skin. Oh yeah. It's pretty. This is soft, natural. Dang. I was so nervous getting this. Now I'm really happy that I got it. All right, so very soft layer. I've gone in, picked up a little bit more. It's melting into my skin. Oh, I love the way this looks. Personal preference, I like it with the hands. It melts. It does with the brush too, but it's a little bit more intense, a little bit more, and it's a brush. It's going to give you a different application. Oh, but this is gorgeous. I'm going to go in with just another layer, just because with the hands I'm finding it nice and soft. But it's nice that you have that option. You can build it to where you feel is right for you. But honestly, right here is good. But I just want to see how far we can take it. That's nice. Let's go with the fingers. Let's go into the highlighting portion. Just tap on the hand. This is, with the hands, it just looks super soft and natural. It's going to be This way, it suits that like everyday, natural kind of vibe. Yeah. Not everyone loves leaving their products like this. So I'm going to go with a very, very extremely light layer of powder. Because remember, light layers are key. So on the side that we use the brush, I'm actually going to go very lightly over top. I'm not going to take away from anything. I'm just going to cut down on that shine, you know? And the product still looks great. So that's always a plus, right? Pinnacle, it's now your turn. You see, it gives a nice touch of color. You can totally see where I applied versus where I didn't. And with the shape of the applicator, you can get precise on your lip line. You see that? And this gives just the right amount of product to where you're not having too much to where it's like super goopy and heavy. It's just the right amount. And I really like that. Pretty. I'm going to go ahead and do the top. And I have not dipped my wand back in, and I still have enough product to finish my lips. The real test for you to see if your glosses are sticky or weird or anything is to just simply do this. They don't stick together. Nothing weird. And Pinnacle is gorgeous. Oh, so absolutely gorgeous. I love this color. I have to admit, I'm feeling pretty good about this finished look. I think everything came together beautifully. Yeah, the eyes are gorgeous. The skin looks great with the cream blush and highlight. I love the glass skin effect where it's not looking like a strip of highlight. It's just looking like I'm hydrated, I'm healthy. With that really pretty flush, just that soft touch of color. This color is very pretty. Again, I wasn't, how do I explain it? Looking at the color and then looking at the model that they had the swatch, I was like, uh-oh, I don't know if this is gonna work for me, but I think it looks pretty. I do, I will admit. Let's compare the cheek duo. Now, I don't have another Tom Ford duo per se that I think is comparable, but I have two products that I just want to see side by side, and I feel that we're all maybe a touch curious about what they look like beside each other. So the first one is, this is not cute anymore. It's my Shade and Illuminate. I want to go into this cream highlighting shade, okay? Because I feel like they're a bit similar with formulation, first of all, and I need to see the colors. So here's the duo in High Altitude, and this is from the Shade and Illuminate. The formula feels very similar. It's that cream, melts into the skin, but as you can see, the High Altitude, it's got a touch of a pink undertone in the highlighting portion. With sheer products like this, it's hard to see per se. I can see it because I'm looking for it, and I hope I'm translating on camera as well. You see, this is a touch more pink, and this is a touch more silver. Okay, now I have a cream blush from Tom Ford. This one is in Cafe Blush. This one, I love this. This grew on me as well. It's like the only other cream blush I have from Tom Ford currently. He hasn't come out with many. So here's what they look like side by side. I think that's a good start. I think they're quite different, but again, it's the other cream blush that I have from Tom Ford. I figured let's. So here's what it looks like. And let's swatch it right here. Okay, so the tones are different, definitely. Definitely different. So the tones are definitely different, but I mean, they're you could probably get away with them looking quite similar once you applied them. The Cafe blush, it's definitely more pinky in tone versus the High Altitude. Yeah, High Altitude. Okay, okay. So there's that. So for comparison of the Gloss Luxe shade, I pulled Inhibition and Phantom. Phantom is a permanent shade. I just happened to pick it up in this limited edition packaging. So let's do Pinnacle. Just one swipe swatch. Let's do Inhibition, which is one of my most repurchased Gloss Luxes. Right here. Okay, so clearly I have a type. And then here's Phantom. Let's see what Phantom looks like. Okay, Phantom's pretty dark. Inhibition though. Pinnacle, Inhibition, and Phantom. They're all different colors, but they're pretty close. Pretty close. As far as comparable to the eyeshadow, let me go into my collection and see. Let's see what we've got. So overall, I think this is a nice collection. There's no denying that. I have to admit, I'm actually really surprised with this duo. It's a very glass skin, soft flush of color, easy, really, really beautiful. This is definitely something that could be incorporated into your everyday. I really enjoy the looks that I was able to create with this palette, but I have to admit, the color story is nothing revolutionary. But this look right here is gorgeous. Shadows performed. That one shade is a bit scattery, so do your eye makeup first, but beautiful color story nonetheless, even though I said what I said, you know? And you can never go wrong with a Tom Ford Gloss Luxe. This undeniably is a beautiful formulation. Let me know what you guys think about this collection. Comment down below. Happy Tom Ford Tuesday, everyone. Take a minute and give today's video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Stay beautiful, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.